minor league affiliate, 4 as an assistant coach in Los Angeles. He said, it's a new voice, it's a new language, and it's going to take time for everybody. Milano will drive it up top. Iorio across. Rosen up top. Beauvillier's drive deflected. Jeannot signed by the Bruins to a 5-year, $17 million deal back in July. This puck sent out in front. Good stop by Thompson on Mitten.
A good feed by Lysell from behind the net.
Peak across. Sent wide by Brunet. Shoveled along the near side, hook to Mitten, but this puck pops out. Now it will be driven in. And Pietro plays it over to the far side in exchange for a 7th-round pick that they sent to the Blackhawks. Now right at the net, puck drilled out in front, and a good stop by DiPietro on Frank. Drives it behind, Milano on the far side. Zadorov trying to free that puck. DiPietro with a stop. That puck kicking around the blue paint, and it's lifted out. Mitten sent it up top, and the Bruins will have to retreat. Now Jeannot shoots, and that one taken in by Thompson. Caps drill the puck deep. DiPietro, and the Bruins trying an outlet, and it doesn't get out, and DiPietro will settle it down over at the far post.
Makes no sense to split them up like that. By the way, he did say the Group A guys, though, they owe the Group B guys a beer because Group B's locker room, and I'll clean this up, it's not quite as nice, guys.
That's a great story. This one drilled in, and Morgan Geekie gets the Bruins on the board. Just inside the far circle with a bullet.
Hunt the puck. Good support, play the low-high game, and the puck's just going to find Morgan Geekie right off the skates of the Washington Capitol player in the high slot. You're going to love when that happens, but it's a good job by this line. Forced the turnover right there by Lindholm in the high slot. Geekie's there with support. And even though he's kind of moving in the opposite direction of the net.
Pasternak, Ovechkin, Tage Thompson, Jason Robertson, the only guys to score more goals than Geekie after January 1st. Backhand, they score. Sonny Milano in the slot. And that one finds its way inside the far post, and quickly we're tied at 1.
Backhanders are so difficult to read, and Milano's going to get a beautiful one away, but they turn it over. Right there, Zadorov loses possession of the puck.
Jeannot finished his check. Moogly. Stick save made by DiPietro. Brunet across to Peak. And this one is gloved by Thompson. Scored 20 goals on 5 different occasions. Been a 30-goal scorer twice. Geekie fires, and Thompson shows it to the crowd. Here's Patra to Steves. Blockered aside by Thompson. Blumel. That one ripped wide. I am not set on pairs or combinations. We're going to see a lot. Jeannot shoots, and that one is gobbled up.
That's a little tougher decision.
Well, training camp has certainly changed here over the years in the National Hockey League, and it's going to get shorter as this one flipped out in front. They score. Lapierre off the turnover. Slams it by DiPietro, and it's 2-1 Capitals.
And even though you think you're going to steal the puck, if you miss it, somebody's going to be wide open. Goes right through the legs.
So we are going to play a layered system, just the way the Bruins always have, from the top of the circles down, as Arvidsson drives this one, and Thompson makes the stop. Lindholm sent it up top. Geekie, McAvoy. Geekie across, Blumel with a drive, and it's deflected behind the net. Soderstrom. Ahead for Jeannot. Drops for Brown. His shot fended off by Thompson. Soderstrom shoots. Kicked up the right side, and here come the Capitals. Milano breaks in, shoots, he scores! Sonny Milano lifts it over the glove. 3-1 Caps.
Bruins trying to angle off, deny the play in the neutral zone, unable to do it. Cross-ice pass, is able to beat the outstretched.
Rister sails wide. VL is still asking. And Chesley will not accommodate.
Can Iverson be inside the top 6? Is Corrali going to be that center on your 4th line? You know, how's it all going to shake out? It'll be interesting to see come October 8th.
Lori stripped to the puck by Miroshnichenko. They score. This one tipped out in front. And the Caps have extended to 4-1.
A little incidental contact with Lori and the linesman. And then just losing a one-on-one battle, and then again, loose coverage right around the top of the paint. I mean, his bodies and sticks.
The centerpiece of that is how they play defensively. DiPietro takes this one in. As Lindholm will dig down, one of 3 Bruins last year to play all 82 games. David Pastrnak, Pavel Zacha, the other 2. Soderstrom steers it to the corner. Durant couldn't get it behind the net cleanly. VL wins the puck out in front. They score! Patrick Brown, bar down. Bruins trail at 4-2.
A real strong shift. Washington Capitals deep in their own zone. Puck support, puck pursuit. Nice little pass from VL. He made another earlier pass to Durant. He makes another one here that just misses. But it looks like Van Riemsdyk can't get a hold of it. But it's a nice rotation. Beat your man off the boards. Get to the scoring here.
That's the GM Don Sweeney as we come back to action here. Zadorov rips one. It's taken in by Thompson. VL. We saw him last year play 5 games for the Bruins. Picked up 14 penalty minutes. Out in front. Backhand, and Frank denied as DiPietro looked like he may have gotten it with the right skate.
His little feed right through the skates. Right there. And forehand, backhand. Just disrupted, I believe, by Arvidsson.
Steve's up top. Corrals. Dips to the duck. Backhand. Stopped by Thompson. And Milano fires it out. Look out, 3-on-1 here. Sent out in front, deflected, they score. Chesley shoveled it by DiPietro. 5-2 Capitals.
Right around the hash marks. Lapierre is able to bat that down. Good hand-eye coordination, 3-on-1. You know, the Bruins are pressing, trying to cut into this lead. They had a 5-man rotation in the offensive zone. McAvoy went down the right wall. Puck bounced by him. Steves was in his place, but then Steve attacked deep into the offensive zone.
And the NHL is going to add 2 more regular season games. VL shoots, and Bjorklund the save. Rosen ahead, Triniev. 2-on-1. Lapierre, hands left of the net. It's centered. Zajac with a good stop along the near side.
Because you don't know when this play is going to be completed. Is the shot coming now? So stay deep enough and then get that good push, athletic move, left pad on the ice. Nice stop late in the period to keep. Right? It's not that you can't play anymore, because most of them can't. It's that you don't want to put the work in to prepare for a long, grinding 84-game schedule.
Blumel couldn't hold on to it. Sent out in front. Steve shoots. Denied by Bjorklund. Point blank.
Now, the Bruins certainly could have used one right here in terms of the scoreboard. Said it was a broken play, and then the Caps overcommit to the puck. That leaves Steve's all by.
McAvoy. Blumel. McAvoy across. Geekie out in front. Jammed that out in front, and Arvidsson denied. Peak motors in. Heads back of the net. Up top. That shot deflected off the post. It's free in the blue paint. Janot trying to track it down. And Bjorklund able to sit on it.
Saved through that traffic. And then the last opportunity at the tail end. Once the slap shot by Brunet, deflected by Duran. Catches just the inside.
Capitals flip the puck out. McAvoy knocks it down. Milano cuts in, backhand, fought off by Zajac. And that's going to do it for the first preseason game of the year for the Boston Bruins. The Capitals victorious 5-2.